Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some adorable oversized collars. Lately over on Instagram, I've really been loving the whole over-the-top collar look, and so I was inspired to have a go at making some for myself. I decided to make the collar in two different styles with slightly different methods, and I'm going to be showing you how to make both in this video. So first up, let's start with this super cute gathered ruffle collar. I've made a free template for you to be able to download to be able to make the exact collars I'll be making in this video, so start off by cutting out the template in a size of your choice. The fabric that I used for this collar is one that I picked up in Japan, and it is just so lovely and has the prettiest dainty floral print, which I think works really well for this collar. To make this collar, you will need to cut out two 110 by 5 centimeter or 43 by 2 inch thin rectangles, and you will also need two 25 by 4 centimeter or 10 by 1.5 inch rectangles as well. Then you will also need to cut out two collar pieces on the fold. So all up, you should have the following pieces. Start by taking your two longest rectangles and stitch them together at the shortest end. Next, fold in the raw ends of the now stitched together rectangle by about 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch, and press the rectangle in half along the entire length. Set your stitch length of your sewing machine to the longest possible setting and sew 2 rows of gathering stitches along the raw edge of the folded rectangle. Which should look something like this. Taking either the 2 front or the 2 back threads, pull them gently to start gathering the fabric. Until you have something that's starting to look a bit like this. Once you've gathered it until it's roughly the same length as your collar piece, press the gathers with an iron. Pressing the gathers really does make a difference and helps to make them look a little bit neater. Now, taking the smaller rectangles, fold in one of the raw ends of each by about 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch, and then press the rectangles in half. Unfold the rectangles and then fold the raw edges into the center crease. Then fold in half once more and pin in place. Top stitch along both edges and pop aside for later. These are going to be used as the ties for the collar. Place the gathered ruffle and the ties along the outer edge of the collar piece, and then sandwich them in place with the other collar piece, all with right sides together. This was kind of tricky to show, but hopefully with all of these different angles, you can start to get a good idea of what I mean by this. Also, don't forget to pin the ties in place too, right at the top corners of the outside edge. Then stitch along the entire outside edge, leaving an opening to be able to turn the collar right side out like this. Carefully clip the curved edges, making sure not to accidentally cut any of your stitching. These little cuts actually do make a bit of a difference to the finished product and will help make the curved edge curve a little bit nicer. Turn the collar right side out and use a knitting needle to poke out the corners of the collar. Press the collar flat with an iron and top stitch along the inside edge to sew that opening closed. And you have a super adorable gathered ruffle collar. The next collar I'm going to show you how to make actually uses a pre-made trim, so if you don't want to make the gathered ruffle that we used in the last collar, then this is the one for you. To make this collar, you'll need to cut out your 2 collar pieces and the 2 tie rectangles, and instead of cutting out the 2 longer rectangles like before, you'll need to find some kind of trim that is approximately the same length as the outer edge of the collar piece. I'm using this really cute broderie on glaze type trim, and it reminds me so much of some of the outfits I used to wear as a child in the 90s. So just like with the other collar, place the trim and the ties along the outer edge of the collar piece and then sandwich them in place with the other collar piece, all with right sides together. Then stitch the entire outer edge like before, remembering to leave an opening to turn the collar right side out. Once the collar has been turned right side out, press the collar flat and stitch the opening closed. And you have an adorable, very 90s inspired detachable collar. I hope you enjoyed this fun little DIY and are now able to add some lovely oversized collars to your next outfit. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching!